My name is Elysia English and welcome back to my channel. We are going to work on the studio today because this wall is super boring. Should we tell them what we're gonna do?
I think we should.
Okay, a couple of videos ago, we asked your opinion on whether you like triangles or hexagons. So today, we're going to reveal our decision on what we're going to do with our back wall. This wall has been driving me bonkers. How much do I complain about this wall?
All the time.
I have wanted to do something on this wall since we started our videos, but I need this white wall to be able to stage and do some of our vignettes and our videos at the end. And so now that we have some other spaces where we can do some full room setups, I want to tackle this wall. And so what I did the other day was we took a trip into the city and picked up a few pieces of lumber that I would need to create hexagons or triangles or maybe both. And we are going to create them and make some shelving on this wall. I have a few other ideas I want to incorporate, but I'm gonna kind of walk through them while I'm doing this video because I really don't know exactly what I want to do to put on them yet, so you're gonna be coming along for that ride. This is actually going to be just part of what we're going to do to create this space that we do our filming in, and so I'm really excited to be able to finally tackle this room. This is a separate room attached to our garage that has a separate entrance from our house, from our driveway. And so this room can be utilized just for our studio space, which is amazing to keep all of that mess outside of the house. And so what I'd like to do is be able to make the space super cozy, but also make it perfect for our stage for our videos. I have hung plenty of things on the wall and changed up the space so many times that there's some repair jobs that we need to be doing on these walls. First, to touch this up to make it a fresh white canvas, and then we're gonna start working on our creations for the wall. Have you ever played the game, Where's the Putty Knife? Well, we own a whole bunch of them, and we just played, this is not a putty knife, this is not a putty knife. Well, we searched around trying to find where one of the plenty that we own are, and we couldn't find one. So I'm going to use a piece of wood and fill some holes using my spackling to make sure this wall is perfectly smooth before applying some white paint.
Very innovative.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not the first time I've done this. Don't let me lean back against this wall of a white butt.
What shape did you decide?
I could not make up my mind. And you guys, although you sent me your opinions, we're like a 50-50 split of hexagons or triangles. So I'm going to make both. I couldn't decide.
Yes.
Do you want to make triangles first or hexagons first?
Hexagons.
Hexagons,
Yeah.
okay. So I don't know exactly how many hexagons and how many triangles I'm going to make. So I'm gonna start with one hexagon, and I think I want each of the 6 sides to be 10 inches long. So I'm gonna start with that, piece it together, and if they're too long, I can always cut them down shorter. But if I make them too short, then I've gotta cut new lumber and waste making it longer. So I'm gonna start bigger and move smaller if I need to. So I'm gonna cut 6 sides for hexagon at 10 inches, and then I'm going to cut them on 30-degree angles on the end. And then I'm gonna try a cool trick to see if I can get them to glue all together in one hexagon shape to nail them that way. I'm gonna try it.
Cool.
I'm not going to mark 10 inches, 10 inches, 10 inches because I'm going, then if I cut on the line, they're all gonna be a little bit short. So I'm gonna cut each one individually, even though it will take more time. So I have my 10-inch long piece, and I need to make sure that my angle goes this way at 30 degrees right to the tip on both ends. And so I'm going to set my miter saw to 30 degrees. And then I'm going to stand my board up, and before cutting, I'm just gonna make sure that if I pull this down, that it's gonna go directly across but not take out of my wood. I want it right to the corner, and then cut it at 30 degrees. Now I have the first side of my hexagon all done, and I need to make 5 more. I'm going to sand these and make sure they're super smooth. And then I'm going to add some stain to them. And then I'm gonna try this taping trick to try to group the hexagon together, all together with the tape, putting my glue in it. That way it can kind of harden up all as one shape, I hope. I'm gonna see if it works. I haven't done this before. Stain first, and then we'll put them together. Because I think if I do it with the hexagons grouped together, it'll be a lot harder to stain it. And I might miss some of the like in the dents. So I'm gonna try to put the stain on first.
Yeah, I would stain first.
I love that you can see the knots.
Yeah, that looks so nice. That's gonna
This
look
provincial
really nice.
stain looks so good on pine. I like that it's like a warm brown and it's not too stark, and it kind of matches all other wood tones. Boho shelving coming right up. Okay, magic tape trick. This could be an epic fail, I have no idea, but I'm going to try to piece these together so they work as one big hexagon shape. That way when I glue them together, it kind of stays firm together, and then I can brad nail and keep them more secure after the wood glue is partially dry. I'm going to make a couple strips of painter's tape. I don't know exactly how long I need. I'm going to do 2 with the angles in. I'm going to line them up. I'm gonna move these a little closer together. Leave some space, and I'm gonna put this one down here and push it onto the tape. And then very closely onto this one. I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, I hope I made my tape long enough.
The magic of editing.
I'm gonna make my tape longer.
In 2 seconds.
Tape-o extendo. Green tape, epic fail. Switch to blue tape, which seems to be a lot more sticky, and so I'm gonna try that. Because I haven't left the stain for 24 hours, I just did a really light sand on the back just to give the tape something to grip to. So I'm hoping that this blue tape will work better. Okay, I'm just gonna see if the tape will pick it up, how I'm hoping. Okay, so far so good. The tape idea is actually really good, but I need to wait until my stain is a little more dry to be able to have the tape stick. So I had to rig this just a little bit, but now I have it all in place and it's in my hexagon shape. And so I have wood glue in each of my sections to join them together, which I'm gonna let dry for a few minutes. And then I'm going to use my brad nailer and fire some nails into each of the joints. That way it's nice and firm. And I'm going to measure and make 2 shelves inside of this before I go to my next hexagon. Teamwork makes the dream work. I like hold my breath each time.
I know, me
do
too.
it.
It's so good though.
Moment of truth. Hey. Okay, let's add shelves. I want 2, so I'm gonna do 1 here and 1 here.
Cool. Are you gonna put shelves on all of them?
Yes, but maybe not all in the same spot. So this one might be the only one that has 2, and then I might make one that has 1. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna play around with it once I get a few of these made.
Cool.
I'm measuring 5 inches up on each side. That way I can put my board across and know where my first shelve's going to go. And what I'm going to do is move my board here. Now I know where to cut. I'll level them before I glue them. That looks great. Now I want one for the other side, so I'm just going to replicate this same one, trace it, and make another cut.
Takes years of practice and experience to
Boho shelf number 1. Since I want to make triangles also, I'm going to create a few different ones to be able to put on my back display. And so I'm going to create 3-sided triangles, obviously. So I need 3 pieces that are exactly the same. I'm going to make mine 19.5 inches long, and I'm going to put my 2 ends at 30 degrees. You would think when creating triangles that you would need maybe 45-degree angles to be able to piece them together like if you were making mitered frames. But actually that wasn't the case, and it took me a little while to figure out how to actually make a wood triangle. So I actually made them 30-degree angles and I staggered the shape. So my points actually weren't mitered but kind of overlap each other in a staggered way. Your lengths on your triangle might be slightly different, but I wanted my triangle height to match the same height as my hexagons. I'm going to create a couple of triangles. One of my triangles I'm going to make with 1 shelf ledge in it. The other one I'm going to make 2. So I'm going to put these together and then show you at the end. Dun, 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 dun. This is my favorite stain color. that I normally buy in a Minwax brand, but they don't carry the Minwax brand at my hardware store anymore. They carry a Veriplane brand, and so I'm using the same color in a different brand. And it is slightly different, but is a really nice warm tone, so I'm still loving this color.
I actually like this one better.
Do you? Yeah, it's a little bit less of an orange tinge to it, which I do actually like. Sometimes you try new things and you end up liking them more. What are those, like, happy little accidents? You try something new?
Is that a Bob Ross?
Bob Ross quote?
I didn't
It's happened to me many times though that I found a new product that I really like by having to buy something as an alternative and then realizing that I like it more.
Right.
Happy little accidents.
Happy little accident. Now, only if you could talk as slow as Bob Ross.
I don't think that's in my abilities. I'm trying to be as flush with this as I can so that the brad nut goes in as flat as shelving.
Shelving.
I'm so excited about these. I can't believe how well they turned out. I'm really pleased with them. They're really tricky to make until you kind of get your hang of it, and then once you do, they're super easy. So it just took me a minute to figure out the triangle angles, and once I did, I'm gonna make a few more to be able to do on my back wall. This room transformation is so exciting for us, and I'm really excited to show you guys what it's gonna look like when it's all done. Now that I have a triangle and a hexagon done, which is your favorite?
I love the hexagon, but the triangle is so cool.
I really thought I was gonna like the hexagons better, but I think I'm leaning towards triangles. So we'll have to see what the final wall looks like.
Can't wait to see what they're on when they're on the wall.
We are going to continue to make the rest of the display for our background and work on a few more things for the studio transformation. We're gonna show you on our next video the next steps of what we're doing in this studio space. This has been so much fun for me to bring my vision to life and what we're going to do with this wall. These were actually super easy to make. I just stuck with 30-degree angles. If you missed our Valentine's Day video, we showed you 5 really easy budget-friendly ideas that you can make for Valentine's gifts. If you missed that video, you wanna go make sure you check it out. That is your way to enter into our January giveaway. We are giving away one of my custom-made aprons that I'm selling on my Etsy shop. Being part of our YouTube family means that you can be entered. You need to subscribe to our channel, comment on that Valentine's Day video, I'll leave the card above for you, and leave a like. We are going to be announcing the winner of that giveaway on February 14th. Don't miss that video.
Valentine's Day.
We are just around the corner from hitting 82,000 YouTube family members, and we are so excited that every day we are that much closer to our goal of 100,000. We have a big idea. That's the only hint I'm going to give you, and we're going to be showing you that next week on our channel. Share our content, like and comment to help support our channel so we can grow to hit our goal. You don't want to miss the big reveal we have on our studio space on our next video, so make sure to turn on that notification bell and be subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for everyone for the support. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next project.